Hello, everybody. Welcome to another RPG World. Our second edition. Our second one.
We're getting too old.
I know. We're becoming established. We did 2 in a row.
Sorry.
It's your pal Robin, none other than the great Jona from none other than One Pip Wonder. If you're not subscribed, shame on you. Shame
Hi,
on
guys. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
No, pretty much everyone's subscribed already.
I think we beat that.
Everyone's been. They're all my friends now, so
there you go.
I'm old news.
So we've got a lot of exciting things to talk about. I mean, matter of fact, the next couple shows that I have planned here, and I never tell you what we're talking about. That drives you.
No, not really. Yeah, I tell my parents, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna be on live stream. They'll be like, okay, we'll be there on time. I'll be like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. No, it's fine.
Tommy, Sean, Downriver Rick, Zeblik.
Oh, hi guys.
Yeah, how are you? Good to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing all well on this fine and wonderful evening. Nice change of pace from last night, so we get to actually enjoy ourselves. Now, it's kind of funny because we don't ever have anything planned. Now, I know what I've got going, but you said you actually had some things.
I did have a few things. I didn't know what we were going to be talking about, but a friend of mine recently offered to do a one-shot for me and my husband. He invited a couple friends to do that eventually, someday, whenever, we can all get together. So I've been thinking about a new character, and it got me, I've just been stuck for inspiration, and I don't even know where I want to start this time. And I was wondering what Rob does, what you like to do when you roll a character. Do you roll your stats first, or do you pick what you want your character to be as far as like the race and the class, that sort of thing? How do you do it?
I roll my stats first. And usually, of course, the most important stat to me is strength.
Yeah, because you want a fighter.
Right. But if I'm balanced, then I start going into this thing where I kind of go, all right, what do I want to be? Do I want to be like this really dark kind of gruff guy? And I start thinking of going outside the box. Like if my stats are kind of even or a little bit where I had a little bit more dexterity and type of things like that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be some type of ranger that is just mad at the world. Maybe my village was, all my people were wiped out. My family was destroyed.
Yeah.
And things like that. Maybe not shave. Yeah. Not shave for a week and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Let my hair grow out, hang in my face, have a hood over. Do you see where you go with that? You automatically. Yeah. And for you, go ahead.
I was wondering, I know there's a couple different ways you can get your stats. Like you can roll the 4 dice and take away the lowest one, and then get your numbers that way. I know some people, there's like a book, or I mean the D&D book, you can go off of the like pre-made stats, so all your characters are even. What do you prefer? I know there's even some people that like they roll all 4 dice and they get their 6 stats, and then they roll a 7th one, and whatever's the lowest out of this, all the stats goes away.
Yeah. I always play it that way, where you can pull that away and take that away. I always think that works very, very well.
Just gives you a little bit more.
The other thing is sometimes I will do this where I go, okay, I'm tired of being a paladin. I kind of want to, I don't want to go too far away from it, but I would try something a little bit different.
Okay.
Try to be something that I'm outside my box a little bit and see how that works. Let's say hi to Wizard 101. Good to see you. What's in store for this broadcast? Oh, stick with us.
We don't know.
Stick with us. We've got some things I have to show you guys, because to let you know what the theme is, you know, we kind of started talking about characters a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get that character created, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and we kind of started hinting on this last time we were together about the visual aspect of things.
Right.
Okay, do you need to play the theater of mind, or do you enjoy having the visual of things? Well, it just happens that I was sent some stuff to take a look at.
Ooh.
That just happened
Visual
to fit into what we're talking about, and it's very affordable and all this other cool stuff.
Oh,
So
perfect.
we're gonna talk about that a little bit later in the show.
Oh, okay.
A little bit later, and I'm going to explain to you, because it's going to lead into some of our arts and craft projects that we're going to be doing, as we're going to do all kinds of different things. And you've got a big box coming your way. Now, what I do,
can't wait.
I know. I kind of told you that I was sending you a whole bunch of paints
Mm-hmm.
and some things. So you know, because we are going to create characters, and we're going to paint our characters.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's one show. I mean, we've got so many shows that we could do. I mean, we're set until December. But one of the things I wanted to show you is I was able to get something done at Miniature Market for a good friend of ours, of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see here. I just want to make sure that we're not missing any questions. I want to say hi to James, because he's always awesome. I always think about my character's idea first. See, that's a neat thing to try to look at it that way.
Yeah, I tend to do that too, even to a fault, where I like think about it a little too hard before I get any actual stuff on the page.
Exactly. Ranger, I went with the human variant. That's cool. See, there you go. Point by is classic. Okay. Barbarian, half-orc ranger. I'm having fun with a polearm master fighter. Now that's something outside the box.
That is a pole arm.
Yeah.
What is that?
What was that?
My lights just fell down. Don't mind me. Everything's fine here.
Nothing happened.
I was trying to hang up some background lighting and it fell down. So.
Welcome to the most unprofessional podcast. No, that's fine. You should see half the things that happen here. Ranger with a human variant and crossbow feet. Oh, yeah. Has anyone here played Tales from the Floating Vagabond? If so, what are your thoughts? I have not played it.
No, I haven't either.
Oh, damn. Casey, nice job. Any RPG people out there? Well, that's what we're here about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're here about. That's what we're doing. Has anybody played Never Coming Home by Wet Ink? Well, there's another one to.
No, I have to write these down, guys.
Yeah, you have to write this down. Never Coming Home by Wet Ink. And we're going to look at Casey's here. Tales from the Floating Vagabond. Okay.
That last one sounds really fun.
Yeah, no one ever drops a magical glaive. Ignore the ghost in the background. See? Yeah. Watch out. You're going to have to fight that ghost later.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. I'm going to screen share here for a second. Hold on.
Oh, the polearm. That's just a weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And we're going to say share. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So I know you didn't get a chance to see this video, but this is a interesting miniatures meets role playing in dark fantasy, and it's Enter Perdition. I have made arrangements with Miniature Market. It is on pre-order and it goes live, I believe, tomorrow. They all came in. They are already on pre-order and are going on pre-order. I really suggest you guys go get this, because like I had said, and I don't want to rehash the whole video and everything like that, that you're playing this on a massive map, and the map has different things, and you're going to do a whole bunch of things, and it has this unbelievable feel of Blood Bowl. Not so much Blood Bowl, but you're taking this band and you're leveling up, and they're getting better weapons, and they're getting magic things, and then all of a sudden, boom, one of them loses an arm, and then you have to screw in.
Oh no!
You're going to have to. It gets substituted with a weapon for an arm, and there's all kinds of different things that just happen through this. If one of your characters dies, if you don't revive them right away, they become a Witchborn, and Witchborn are nasty and are going to give the rest of your characters a hard time, which isn't too bad. Isn't too bad, because the other people that have their parties are trying to accomplish the same thing. They're not so much worried about taking you out as much as they don't mind taking you out, because they're going to get experience from that.
Yeah. But
it's hard to take people out, but you do lose people, and then you have to replace them, and you get attached to them. It's Mordheim meets RPG. I would kind of say that, but I think it's more very, very deep, and it has this wonderful app in it, which I'm just going to show very quickly, because I don't want to beat a dead horse here. And you're going to have this app, and there's different variances to these apps, and you're going to go in here. There's wounds, there's oops, there's start a new game. There's going to be stories that are going to be told. Hold on, let's see if I can even get this word.
No, I can see it. That's good.
There we go. So you got all this wonderful stuff, and the replayability on it is ridiculous. Now, they're going to have the two new versions on here. This one here is the one with the pit. And the other one that has the map for the pit, but you're going to have to buy the pip. So, oh, excuse me. It's really, really phenomenal. And then if these do well on Miniature Market, they're going to bring in all the expansions, all the all the different figures that you can get, but everything that you need is in this box. There's all kinds of figures, not figures, but you have paper standees.
Oh, okay.
But you can use any figure you want to represent everything in here, and there's so much game in here. So listen, I'm going to show you guys right now, okay, just how serious I am about this. That there is not a lot, because I've been talking about this, and when I talk about things, and Corey's a great guy. I really want to make that known. I want to see how many are left right this moment, because they started with a ton. Just so you guys know, and if you see this, you're going to want to get this. We are at Miniature Market, and I'm going to slide this. I'm going to actually slide this right on over. How's that? Whoop! Look at that.
Nice.
I don't mess around. And oh my God, we're only down to 17 of the ones with the pit, and then the regular one is only down to 11 in stock. So if anything, pre-order, it goes live tomorrow. I'm telling you, I'm going to do a live play of this, and you're going to see it, and you're going to go, I should have gotten it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, enough of the Enter Perdition, the Witchborn. But I really believe in the game. I think as far as a great role-playing game, all in one in a box, this does it. There we go.
I love the artwork on it. Like, I'm really interested by that.
Inside, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's really something special. All right, enough of that.
Cool.
Enough of that. Okay, I still haven't been able to find a female mini with any type of polearm or heavy armor.
Have you checked out the Dark Sword miniatures?
That's a
I
good
guess you
one.
can't answer immediately, but they have a lot of unique miniatures. So I actually don't know because I was only searching for animal figures at the time, but I don't know. If you haven't checked them out, that they're my go-to place for unique miniatures.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you could get just about anything. I think Reaper still carries quite a bit stuff, but a lot of stuff it's kind of hard to find,
Yeah.
especially when you want something specific. It's we I'm going to do some. I'm going to do some. Let's go back up where we're both there. I'm going to do some actual research and see about where we can find some really good miniatures for our RPG. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
WizKids stuff has been ridiculous. That stuff has been
And
ridiculous.
yeah, it has been really awesome.
That show has been fun to do. I keep on jumping over this. Air Genocide, who is the Storm Herald Barbarian and Tempest Cleric. It lets me protect my party while monsters stupid enough to hit me get electrocuted.
Oh wow.
That's right on. Miniature Market is a great store. Love them. You betcha. E. Connolly. They sure
I
are. And sponsor of this show. There you go.
they are the
JB,
best.
what's up, brah?
I just wanted to correct myself. I think I said dark sword miniatures. It's black sword miniatures.
Black Sword
Yeah.
Miniature.
So sorry about that.
There's a lot of places in England, companies in England that do a lot of different things. I'll have to check them out. I've
Yeah.
checked the Maker and the WizKids minis already. See, now you're making me think, bro. Now you're making me think. Okay, I think you had another thing that you wanted to bring up.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me. The other person on the line. Yeah, some other questions I was thinking about. No, I guess I don't know. Like, how much do you worry about backstory? I was still thinking about character building.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do you come up with a backstory that's like, if your person wasn't on, this epic adventure, what would they be doing? Is that something you think about?
No, because I kind of make it like a movie in my head.
Oh, like the action starts.
Yeah.
This is all you need to know.
Here's my character. Here he is. And then as I'm going through the adventure, and as he does certain things or maybe makes certain decision,
Mhm.
I'm going to start building the backstory from there. Maybe he made this decision because as his childhood, he did this. It begins this thing where as he goes out there, he starts to create the present, which affect his past. His past affects his present.
Okay.
Present.
Mhm.
So depending on how I want to take that character, as I learn him as he goes through things,
Right.
I start to build the story in the back of my head. Well, you know something, maybe he would do this because you know what, his mommy didn't love him very much. He
might have some
funny,
friendship issues later on.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing. But I always started off kind of like an Indiana Jones movie where here comes, if you remember, we didn't know anything about Indiana Jones. All we saw him was running through a cave, getting chased by this, puts the sand, takes the idol, runs out, boom. And then after all that agility and movement and things that he did, and just in that little segment, then all of a sudden you realize, wow, this guy's somebody special. And then his story starts to unfold.
And then you realize he's a teacher.
Yeah.
And then university.
And it even adds to it. It's like, oh, that's even cooler. And it just comes to you. It comes to you. You do the action and then the story unfolds as you invest yourself into the character.
Yeah. Well, for me, I've found the characters that I've had the most issues with role playing, and I don't know, maybe I guess we role play a whole lot in our group, maybe more so than most. And I know, like my DM, he likes to know backstory. He likes to know, does this person have a family? Does this person, have a job to go back to? Like, it helps him kind of know where to take the story and know maybe how we'd like to play the character. So like I was saying, the characters that I had the most trouble playing were the ones that had the least amount of backstory, because I didn't have anything to go back on. And I found like even if I just say like, oh, well, you know, this guy, even if it's just a hobby, like what was his hobby outside of this grand adventure, kind of gives you a little bit of a backbone to play off of when you're role playing.
Right.
So I'm trying to think of the example, like the character I'm working on right now. I didn't start him off with a backstory, but now that we're into it, my DM was asking like, well, what do you want to do? And I remember like going back to the table and being like, all right, let's give him a little bit more meat. And I decided that he, you know, really likes to cook. And outside of secretly wanting to be a hero his whole life, he just likes to cook on the side. So while he's adventuring, he's like always foraging. And it just kind of adds this little extra, I don't know, like character building, like during the story, like other people can tease him about it, or
right.
I don't know, just little stuff like that helps for me anyway.
I agree with you. It does help, and it helps a lot. It's the little nuances that develop the character, and then sometimes a lot of things, some of the big things develop from the smaller little details that you make. You know, you could just say, well, you know, he was born in a village on a rock. Well, you know, maybe, you know, he was a carpenter, or he was you know, something, you know, his mother, he was a farmer, and he decided to farm, and he hated farming, and he wanted to adventure, but, you know, he learned how to, you know, work with a lay and stuff like that, and these things that can help later on. You know, all these little itty bitty details, you know, become an essence of who this character becomes.
Right. Yeah. So like the character I'm playing now, like when we had our session, we did an online session a week and a half ago now, almost 2 weeks ago, and I just had him like eating the whole time. Like while they were on the trail, he was just munching. And it was kind of annoying the other characters, but it also, I don't know, it just kind of helped everyone role play them, because then they could play off of that simple thing.
Right.
And it just makes the game more fun. Like while you are traversing, you can kind of role play a little bit.
And I think that really helps as you're developing this character. You know, stats are so empty in a way, and it does help with attributes and overcoming certain things, but it doesn't tell the story. It gives you the base to kind of figure out who this person is,
and what they're capable of.
But as you're moving through all these things and interacting with the people that are around you, it kind of starts to unveil this creature, which is always a creature, person.
Right.
Let me answer a question right here. Rob, did you actually get Reichbuster? Yeah, I got the Kickstarter edition, and it came with the 3D doors. Came in their own box, or was it in one of those other boxes? I don't know. I got it secondhand used, so I just got the 3D doors with it. Sean, I'm sorry. Reichbusters. It's a very interesting game. You'll see it. You'll see it here. Okay, I'm not familiar with the whole clique here. Who is she?
Oh, me?
Oh, no. That's Jona. There you go.
That's me. I'm Jona.
There you go. One Pip Wonder. She has her own show, and
I do. I don't know. I'm just another board gamer. So
yeah, she's my buddy, and she is part of Takeover Tuesdays on Tuesdays.
I am. Yeah.
This is
I take over once in a while. I was on today. I took over today. So
yeah,
you guys are probably sick of my face.
No, that was a great video. I always liked Warhammer Fantasy career roles in character creation. Adds to the back. That's a great system too. The old fantasy Warhammer Fantasy. The whole thing with Warhammer Fantasy, though, it kind of ties in with something that you don't know about, and that's the miniature game where you have 40K, and then there's the fantasy version of it. It's a huge thing over in England, but there's so much depth and so much story to it that it just was natural for an RPG, and they did a fantastic job with it.
Oh, cool.
All right, let's see. Sorry, I got the name wrong. No, it's all right.
That's okay. That's all right, James.
I say it wrong all the time, but it's John. I know that much. All right, so without further ado, I want to show you guys all something very, very cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. Are you ready for this? Now,
I don't know.
I know. See, I always like to get your reaction naturally. Now, one of the things that we were talking about, and I thought about the following week, the first week that we were on together, is, theater of the mind, or like to see it on table. Well, for me, I'm very a visual person. I mean, I can sit there and I can create things like when I play 4 Against Darkness and things like that. But for me, I love to know that I have this huge dungeon sitting in front of me. Now I'm just looking at it going, ooh.
What do we do first?
What do we do first? And what's in there? And I think that's one of the most incredible experiences of having everybody, is creating all this stuff and making it so everybody can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the other week when you were painting the, gosh, what were you painting? The dragon, the blue dragon. And Anne was talking about theater of the mind.
Yes.
And I appreciated that. I think she sounds like an awesome DM.
I know. We're actually going to get her on this show, believe me.
That would be awesome. I think that would be really cool. But I have to say, personally, my gaming experience, my role-playing experience went up to another level when we started using visuals. Because when we first started, we were really really not doing a whole lot as far as maps. And, I'd ask Dan, I'll be like, can we just draw this out a little bit? And he didn't really want to. He's not a big artist. I don't know. I guess he was just like, why can't we just do it in our minds? Or, why can't we just estimate what's going on? But it totally changed the experience when we all had the same map, the whole same picture to look at, and we could really determine like what our character could do by just looking at it. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're doing great. You're doing everything I wanted you to do.
Okay.
One of the neat things that you can do is you could, in the old days, in the 90s, there was stuff called Master Maze. And it was very, very expensive.
Okay. Was that like?
It was actually kind of ceramic, and you would build these dungeons, and you would have blocking things. Now, this here, I made these, so I can make my own rooms and stuff like that. And I'm just showing you 2 corner pieces, but I have T sections and stuff like that. And in about a month, you are going to be making your own dungeon.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm going to show you how.
All righty then. Now are these 3D printed? Is that what you mean?
Nope.
Why you made them?
These are made of resin, and I'm going to show you how to create your own molds and pour your own resin.
That sounds so cool.
It's going to be really messy.
Cool. It's messy?
Well, I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to make the mold, but we're going to build our own mold and show everybody how to do it.
Okay.
And then we're going to be molding our own dungeon, which is a lot of fun.
That is so cool.
But you don't have to do that, because nowadays there are just so many things. And for me, this is more fun, arts and crafts, and adding to the experience. Maybe there's something you want to mold and make. And I want to show you how to make silicone molds and paint your own scenery and stuff like that. And when we create characters, we're going to paint our own characters. So we're invested into our characters.
Right. Right.
So we're going to do a lot of that stuff together. And I think that's a lot of fun, don't you?
I do. That is super cool.
Now, it just happens that our wonderful, wonderful people from WizKids decided to clue us in on something and sent us a whole bunch of stuff. And I wanted to show everybody that coming this summer is Warlock Tiles from none other than WizKids. Now you can build your own dungeon with these unbelievable dungeon sets. So we're gonna, yes, and it's coming out this summer. This is the tile set 1 that they sent us, and we're going to take a look at this because I want to go Warlock.
Yeah, that's pretty clever.
Okay,
that name.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. But what it really comes down to is this piece right here, the Warlock, and how it works together. And what I found, I was completely blown away by this stuff. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm going to move this over here, and then we're going to go to the other camera here so I can really really make this stuff shine. Now, look at this. Look how beautiful this is.
Now, is that plastic or
it's
like
it is a heavy plastic. It's a good
okay.
So
yeah, look at that detail.
Yeah, the detail's beautiful, but here's the beauty part of it. Oh, hell.
It's wood on the backside.
On the backside. So
that's nice.
Depending on what you want to do and how you want to create your maps and stuff like that. Well, you decide, well, we're in a dungeon. No, we're in a bar. Okay?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Now, how this works is very interesting. It comes with these things that are called warlocks. Okay? So I'm going to kind of show you. It goes in on an angle, and you're going to hear it click, and then you're going to push it on an angle. I put it in the wrong hole. There we go. Way to go, Rob. Okay. See how it clicks on an angle?
Yeah.
It pops in on the other side.
Oh,
so
okay.
When you take it out, you
pop it out one side and
you pop it out one side, and then you pop it straight out. So it's easy to do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then you're going to take, like, for instance, well, let's put a couple in here so it stays steady. All right. And we're going to do that. Now, the neat thing about this, and the thing that I really, really like about this, okay, and if I wanted to put this in here, all I do is just do the same thing. Snap it in there.
Cool.
And if I wanted to do this on this side, not a problem. Whoops.
It's like really fancy Legos.
It really
for D&D. That is so cool.
Yeah.
And they look really nice. Like
they're absolutely beautiful.
They look hand painted.
Yeah, and I want to just keep on. Okay, there we go. There we go. And I just got a snap. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. That's what I did.
Oh, okay. So it's a little trick to it, but
no,
it's not that hard.
Just, of course, I'm making it look more difficult.
Making it look hard, Rob.
I'm making it look a lot more.
No, that's great.
Okay, and you can put more to secure it if you want to.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but they have these beautiful, beautiful doors. I mean, look at these things.
Oh, and they open. They have hinges. That is. Those are pretty cool.
I know. And what you're going to do is do the same thing like I did. See, that one went perfectly because
you're awesome.
I've already made a fool out of myself. Okay, and then boom, it just goes in there. Okay, so you have these doors, and you just can pop that out. But wait,
love the doors.
There's more. You have these.
Yeah,
you have little sections here, so you can make all these type of things, and you have these little. I'm going to pull this out. There we go. Out to the edge. Let's put that in here. Let's just kind of bind this together here and pop it sideways. There we go. And you can make straightaways, you can make hallways, but oh wait, there's more. Oh wait, there is more.
Oh, neat.
All right, so this is just like unbelievable stuff. I made some space in there. Whoopee. Okay.
It looks so finished, though.
Oh, it really is. And like I said, you could just do this and this, or you could just add, maybe there's a wood.
Some wood, yeah.
Wood here, like I said, it's double-sided, so whatever falls into that campaign, it really does. But you can make walls in the middle.
Oh, neat. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a little section there.
Little sections.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do like little...
You can really customize it.
Yeah, you can customize it and do just about anything you want with it. And it's glorious. But, oh, wait. There's more.
There's another little door.
Hold on. Let me... I got to get it in range here. We got to make the noise. Well, there's also this really neat... Oh, let's go. Hold on. Let's go to the top-down view. There are stairs, ladders, and other stuff. So let's take a look at this. Why don't we?
Those are so cool.
Yeah. And it's all painted. It's all finished. Okay. And we're going to come back down to...
It's like, oh my gosh. I just want to play with those.
Well,
it's like the dollhouse I never had.
Well, I mean, look at that.
That is so cool. Is that like a little, what is that?
Hold on.
It's not a bathroom, is it? No, it's a chest.
It's a chest. You could
like, that's not a outhouse.
You could put stuff in the chest. Maybe you have people going around trying to find something.
Breaking stuff. And
breaking in. Exactly. Maybe there's another level. Maybe you want to go upstairs. Okay, no problem. We've got some stairs. Maybe
cool.
Maybe you want to go downstairs.
Oh my gosh. Can you put a mini? Can you just add a mini right now, Rob?
How quick was that?
You were so fast.
See, you tried to catch me.
That's so perfect.
Don't you ever try to catch me, young lady.
Well, I knew you had them. I knew you were like, you're surrounded by minis there. Look at that. That's so perfect.
Maybe he wants to go upstairs. Okay, I'm going to go upstairs. I mean, and then you have ladders, different types of ladders that you can.
Oh, look at those. Those are so neat.
It's just unbelievable. And then now this tells a story. Yeah. You add this in over here. What's the story?
And it's not people going like, now what is that? Is that a stair or is that, a wall? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you try to write it on the map, it's unless you're a very good artist or you have very clever players, it's hard to keep things straight.
WizKids and Pete said it incredibly. Okay. WizKids they're really upping their game. I mean, they're taking this to another level. Right? Just doing just this little area, even though I just made this out of nothing and didn't do a very good job of it.
You just threw them together.
Yeah. What are these dwarves guarding?
Yeah.
Do we know? Do we know what these dwarves are guarding? I don't know. And now you have this story, and like I said, visual. You're looking at it, and maybe the DM doesn't have anything in his mind, but now all of a sudden, just doing something quick like this, really just a nice alternative to Dwarven Forge. Dwarven Forge is very, very expensive, and this is very, very affordable for what you get. And I know that Steven at Miniature Market, our fantastic sponsor of RPG World. Did you like that little plug I threw in?
Yeah, that worked very nicely.
Yeah, I thought so. But again, what they're doing is I wanted to take a look at this, and they are all in on this, and they want to see what I thought, and I think this is just fantastic. So if they carry it, it's going to be, at an affordable price. You get a couple of these, and you're off and running. I mean, off and running. Okay, so there's a lot here.
Yeah, Dragon M cases, they like how it's double-sided. I do too. I think that's my favorite part of it.
I know, it's double-sided, and that completely blew me away.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah, because now all of a sudden, you go, okay, well, we went through, and this is the basement. Maybe this is the basement of a tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we took that out of there, well, why don't we go upstairs to the top of the tavern? What's going on in the tavern? Well, that's easy, because we just go get up, and then we pop this one out, and we pop this one out, and then all we do is just flip it over, right?
Tavern.
Yeah. Now we're in that tavern. Okay, just in a matter of seconds, and you don't lose people going, okay, do you have section 593 or
Yeah.
like that?
They just snap together.
You just snap this together, and if I do this right, okay, there we go. And if I put in another peg here, now all of a sudden you start adding some of the things that they have. Okay, like they also sent all these like little things that make
like little, is that a
brazier?
What are those?
Little
cauldrons?
Yeah, little cauldrons.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you.
That's so cool.
All right, maybe there's a little archery range in here.
Oh.
I mean, they're just coming up with stuff. Maybe we're outside, and right before we go in there, we're in our tent.
Is that a tent?
Yes,
no way.
Yeah, they sent a tent. They've been so impressed with everything that we've been doing that they sent us a whole bunch of good stuff. A mirror. Okay, maybe there's a mirror in.
Ooh.
A boy.
I like that. Yeah.
Stocks. Maybe you got yourself in trouble. That's what you get for being on the show.
That's where we'll be, Rob.
Yeah, bed rolls. Okay.
Oh, I love it. That's
so all these things that just add, and then here's the kicker. Okay, how about some pillars? You paint these up.
Some pillars, yeah. Oh, those are nice.
You can pop those in. What else do we got here? Torture racks. Well, things didn't go your way.
What home isn't complete without torture racks?
Well, exactly.
That's really cool, though, that they have all those little things you can add to your castle.
Yeah. Treasure chests.
Treasure chests.
Which, hey, you always got to have treasure chests, because what the heck are you adventuring for? You're not just out there. And maybe you need to go find another adventure. Well.
Oh yeah. A bulletin board.
Yeah, a bulletin board, a bounty board. Go find out what's going on. Or maybe, or just maybe, things just really didn't go your way.
Oh, that's not good.
And there goes your character.
And just imagining a very dedicated DM sawing off the heads of some of its minis.
Yeah, I know.
To bring it to life.
Maybe the dwarves are in here trying to find some information, and they come up here. And of course, they're short, and they say, "Can I have a stout?" Well, you are kind of stout, my friend. Maybe they're really small.
Remember to stab those chests.
I mean, just so many different things, and I love how you can just add these little itty bitty rooms in there.
Yeah.
Kind of like just break things up and do so much stuff. And it's part of the new 4D sets that they're going to be coming out with. And there's just, let's see, what is there even more? Oh no, they're just showing. Okay, expand the town and village. They have a town and village set that I'm looking forward to get my hands on.
Ooh, neat.
Okay, let me put my glasses on so I can see what we don't have here. Doors and archways. Oh, summoning circles. You gotta have those.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so all this stuff, town and villages and things like that, and and of course this first dungeon tile set. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. I mean, they are really, really.
Yeah, I have
really
to say,
good.
like, if I wanted to treat my DM, I would buy him a set of these because, I mean, this sort of stuff is what really makes Dungeons and Dragons immersive. But
Yeah.
to do it yourself is a labor of love. And if you're not like, my husband is not a painter. Like he has done minis, but it's not something that he finds a lot of joy in. He wants to do it, so he has cool minis to bring the story to life, but it's not his thing. So it's just, yeah, it's just a lot of labor for him to do these extra things. So this would, like, I don't know, this would add so much to a session.
Now, one of the things I really like about this is with the Dungeon Forge stuff and the stuff that I kind of create, it's higher. Okay.
Oh,
so
okay.
When
it's a little off.
Well, it's not so much it's off, but this was created by people that play the game. So having these lower walls, you're able to move things around. Where if you have a tight room with these things, okay, and you got your guys in here, it's kind of hard to get your hands in here.
I see. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's
because the walls are so high.
Yeah.
You don't need these high walls. Okay.
Right.
All you need is just
to create the effect.
Yeah. Now look. They even have.
Hi, Kabuki Kid.
Hey, Kabuk. All these fantastic things. I mean, look, there's even, you can hide stuff in here. You wouldn't even know that was there. I mean, just really immersive. I mean, just in the few seconds that we were playing around with it, we've already kind of created a little bit of a story here.
Right. The bad guys are snooping around in the basement.
Yeah.
They came up for some alcohol, but they're a little too short to get any. So now they're going to start picking fights, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And who are they going to fight?
That's how it happens, guys.
That's how it happens. That's how it all goes wrong in a matter of seconds. It all goes wrong in a matter of seconds. So they call in a couple of their extra friends here. And, they figure, hey, that's all right. We're going to be all right. We got no problem. Safety in numbers, right? So you think. Because you just never know what might be lurking.
Oh, boy.
You never know what I have lurking. But yeah, I was completely blown away by this stuff. And the things that you can do and create and just really, like I always say, it's always this immersive thing. Or maybe there's just a werewolf not too far behind.
Oh, there he is.
Who likes to eat dwarves.
He's hungry.
Who likes to eat dwarves. Yikes.
Yeah, those are top notch. They're really cool.
Yeah, so I was really blown away by this. This is coming out this summer. I think it's just really, really fantastic. And I really suggest it. I mean, you get a ton of stuff. I'm going to come up top here for a second. Again, we did our little close-up of it. So let's do this. Come on, Rob. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you get a ton of stuff in this set, and you can do a lot of different things. There's plenty of floor tiles here. So, if you really think about it, for these, make one of those big ones. So you've got quite a huge room that you can create.
Yeah, I was curious how big it gets with that base set.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I mean, just taking a few of these out.
Yeah.
And I'm not putting the clicker things in there.
Right. So how many comes with it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 of these.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, and look how big this room's, just
how big it could be.
And adding the different wall sections in there. There we go. All right, let's add some more of that. Eesh.
I think the only thing,
and I'm not popping the things in.
Yeah, I think the only thing that would make them a little bit better.
Okay.
Is if they were magnetic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If they just snap and then.
I think the clips work really well. It just I was making it look harder than it is.
No. I don't think you made it look hard. I think they look simple, but it's just another little piece to keep track of. But it wouldn't deter me from buying them. But I just think like a lot of my kids' toys have magnets in and they build stuff with them. I'm like, that would work perfect with something like this.
I think because of cost, if you really think about it.
Oh yeah, it would up the.
Yeah, it would definitely.
Yeah, you're right.
Up the cost. And look how easy that just went together.
Yeah.
And then boom.
No, I think it's a great system.
Yeah. And
I'm just like,
it's up there. No, hey.
I gotta pick it apart, right?
Yeah. Well, that's why they sent these things to us, so you can.
Yeah.
Look at that. That just comes in there and just.
Yeah, I like that. I like how you can put the little walls in.
Yeah, you can stick the little walls in here, and maybe there's a second level here that we don't know about. And then being two-sided, I think that's the thing that really just.
That was really smart.
This. This is just when they wrote me and they said, "Hey, will you take a look at this?" I'm like,
Whatever.
And then it came in, and I went, "Oh my god." This is a game changer.
Yeah.
This is a game changer because the things that
literally it will change your game.
It will change your game. There is no doubt about it. And it's so easy to just take apart. And like I said, you just lean it one way, pop it out the other way, and boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Warlocks are just easy to put in. And they really make a big difference here. And I just think, especially, you add in, oh, there's one that fell. There we go. I'm going, how come this isn't going in here flat? And of course, we have to have a problem live. And this one tile is going to be a pain in the neck because I'm
not fit back in.
And we just made this whole thing, how easy it is to put it together and everything like that. And now it just makes a complete liar out of us.
No, you're fine. So are the inserts nice in the box?
Oh yeah. Everything just fits in perfectly. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull this up where I can actually see it instead of reaching.
Yeah, you're doing it one-handed. I think you'd be fine if you.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on here. There's I didn't even realize this.
Ooh, there's more.
Yeah.
Oh. Now you have even more.
There's even more. Okay, I lied. There's even more.
Now, can you use those as walls or only as floors?
No, I think it's floors, just floors.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can make bridges or something.
Well, yeah. Now you could do a long alleyway or something like that. Maybe go into that guillotine. Wow. Okay.
Super cool.
This just got interesting. I'm grabbing the thing and I'm going, what the heck is on the bottom here? Is there stuff on the bottom?
Are other things double layered?
Well, these are double layered.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For the corners.
For the corners. This here goes here. Oh, that's all right. There we go.
Cool.
All right, I'm completely blown away by this whole set. I really think the doors are just ridiculous.
I love the doors.
Oh, and they're beautifully painted. They're exquisite.
Are they metallic? They have little metallic.
No, it's painted that way.
Well, that's what I mean. They just have a metallic paint on there.
Yeah.
that's glistening. Like it just,
Yeah.
that's really nicely painted. I mean, if Rob says it's painted nicely, then it's, it's painted nicely.
There you go.
From this guy.
There you go.
Who paints in his sleep.
It feels that way sometimes. When did
I paint that Warlock?
I was going through some stuff. I go, oh, I did finish this. Oh. Yeah, but this stuff definitely is something else. There's a lot in this box, and you can do a lot. And you know what? You get a couple of these, and you're all set. You don't.
I know. You can do so much with them. You use them every session.
Yeah.
Well, every session that you're in, or inside someplace.
Yeah. So, when you finally get there, and like I said, how quick was it from us to go to a little room in a dungeon to, upstairs in a tavern? I mean, we did that in
super quick
seconds.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot here, and this is coming out this summer. Look for it at Miniature Market. Okay. And believe me, I'm going to tell Stephen all about this, that this is something that they're going to want to bring in. And they're going to want to bring all this in and have a good amount so everybody can get their hands on it. I don't think that you are going to be disappointed with this set at all. There you go.
Oh, they're super cool.
Rob, take a look at the corners. One is for the inside and one is for the outside. Okay, hold on. I could be wrong. One is for the inside. Okay. And one is for the outside. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. So you can do that if you want.
Double wall.
Well, no, you can actually have a wall that sits on you could connect like this here. So you can have like this wall.
Yeah, like a wall in the interior.
Yeah, maybe it's wood here and you have this in here.
Oh
no, you can't do it that way. Nope. So you can use the inside or outside parts of the L brackets.
Okay.
That makes sense. All right. Yeah. No, got it.
Good eye.
Good eye. That's you, kid. Whoa, there we go.
A little Pikachu.
17. That's the twerking Pikachu. That means someone's following us.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Thanks for being a part. And this stuff, like I said, I believe it's going to be the middle or end of June, or maybe early July. You're going to see this. So I really suggest you guys check it out. And love the packaging too. The box will fit on my game shelf, and that's the thing that's impressive, is that all this just
fits small.
Yeah, it goes in there, boom, and the story. You got a nice little fold here. I mean, if you wanted to, you can get kind of cute and pull that insert out and just put it all, maybe 2 sets into one thing. This stuff, it's got a space for everything. Boom, that goes in there. That goes in there. I think that goes here. Boom. And these are just fantastic, that you can open them up and do different things with them. You could put some of the potions, because WizKids sells those little potion bottles too, which is
nice.
So wow. So they've got it all going on here, and they're doing a great job. And that's all I have to say about that. There you go. And then this fits right into the box here, and we covered it all. And I'm going to just show you one last thing real quick.
Okay, cool.
All right. Oh, there we go. Let's close this up. So there you go. I thought this was a nice little thing to do today. And
it is. It's super cool.
Here, that's right. That's all those little things.
What are those?
Let's go to the other camera. I'm glad you asked. This is stuff that may be in that wizard's room, so you could put that.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah. So you got a little crystal ball. So why don't we just put that into like one of those crates? Maybe they're defending some of this stuff. Like, oh my God, we have to protect the wizards. stuff, like all his books. There's potions. Like we can make like little healing potions and stuff like that.
Oh, those would be fun to paint too, because they could be all the really fun colors.
Yeah, so you can kind of do everything that you want.
Yeah.
And really just really.
That's fun. And you can just put it everywhere.
Let me just look at some of these things. $90 for the big set, $45 for the small set. That's correct. So much cool stuff. If only I had the money and the people to play with.
Yeah.
They need a nice D&D design on the box. Well, I'll tell you. I think is that dungeon tile set 1 you are showing? That is correct, Mr. Thompson. Everybody just saying hi to the glowing turtle. But here they actually give you instructions to make sure that the first couple times you can try to figure out, and how how you put the clicks in and how you make the first and second click. So just really cool. And let's see here. This is the letter that they sent me. That was strictly for me. Coming soon, releasing in June 2020. There we go.
That's coming up.
All right, there we go.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's coming very soon. The 2 base sets offered at launch is going to be Dungeon Tile 1 and Town and Village, and then you're going to have Expansion Pack 1, Stairs and Ladders, which we just showed you, Dungeon Dressings, Door and Archways, and Summoning Circles.
Cool.
I'll tell you right now, I'm buying it.
That sounds fun.
I'm buying it all. I'm buying it all. Woo!
Well done.
There we go. Oh, and guess what? We finished just in time.
Oh my goodness.
That's how
that went so fast.
It always does, doesn't it? Especially when we're having as much fun as we have.
Yeah.
So it was so much fun showing you guys all that new stuff from WizKids that's coming out, coming this June. I really suggest it, and we're going to be talking more about building theme on our next RPG World. You're going to want to be with us because it's going to be something really cool, because it's something that you said and I decided to follow up on, and you don't remember it because you said it in the first.
I'll have to watch the first one. I'm wondering, should I do an unboxing video for everyone so they can see what Rob sent me?
You can do that.
Or would that be?
No, that's fine.
Would that be too private? I don't know.
No. There's nothing weird going to be in there. Oh my god!
You're like,
what
I'm not going to talk. I don't know. Something from Florida.
Wouldn't it be funny? You open it up and it's just an 8x10 of me, smiling, going,
"A life-size Rob."
Wow!
Wow!
I got a picture of Rob. I guess we're going to talk about him next week on RPG World.
Oh gosh!
Listen, everybody, we've got so many great things planned for you. I'm telling you, stick with this. We're just getting going with it. It's every other week right now. One, to keep it nice and comfortable, because we do have someone who is a mom, and she's got a lot of things on her shoulders.
Gentle as Jona.
Yeah, and you know something, I think it works every other week because you look forward to it, and I think you guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks, Jona. Thank Jona.
Oh, you found. Oh, good.
I found the mini on Dark Sword Mini. See,
yes,
this
good.
is what we did a service today on top of it. Seems like less than an hour. It does. And
good.
We have such a good time doing this, and we're going to be showing you more, but you're going to want to stick with us because we got a lot of things. It's not just talking about it. We're going to be making some of it. Don't forget, go to Miniature Market, enter Perdition, the Witchborn. You're going to want to reserve one because they're going to go fast. These are the minute they get put up on Miniature Market, I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to reserve them because they're going to go quickly. Good stuff, Rob. Oh, it's Miss Tina. I haven't seen her in forever. Good to see everyone safe and gaming. Well, we miss you a lot, Tina. I think of you often. That's my little buddy there. All right. Listen, for my buddy and pal, the mighty Jona. One Pip Wonder. If you are not subscribed, shame on you. Shame on you. I don't know how you sleep at night. I hope you do. But I will tell you, we have so much stuff, so much fun coming. You're going to want to stick with us. And I have such a great co-host. It makes the hour seem like it's only 10 minutes.
Thanks, Rob.
All right.
I'll have a blast.
Yeah. Why don't you say goodbye to everybody?
All right. Bye, everyone. Take care and stay safe. And we'll see you in the next show. I was going to say video, but this is a show. So then the next one.
I can't top that. See you later, everybody.
Bye.